Da-na-na-na.
Ba-da-ba-da-dum-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, let's drink some wine. Hi, everyone. I'm Bryan Hinschberger.
And I'm Paul Hinschberger.
We're the Wine Brothers, and we're about to drink some amazing wines from Puglia. Puglia Puglia is the heel of the Italian boot. So surrounded by, the Mediterranean Sea, just beautiful, beautiful, pretty flat zone down there, really hot, really arid. In fact, these guys come from the southern tip of Puglia, of the heel of the boot, in the Salento area. So Salento, and just north of there in Manduria, really known for Primitivo. But what I would say is the lesser known varietal from that area, which is super indigenous and amazing, and I think has incredible depth and texture, and what these guys really like to focus on is Negro Amaro. So we're going to taste some Negro Amaro. One has a little bit of Primitivo blended in, but we're also going to taste some Verdecca. So, Paul, let's start with some Verdecca. This is Feudi di Guagnano. Gianvito Rizzo is the winemaker. Kind of nice family estate that's been around since the mid '70s, and really, I just think have such a clean expression. They're not going for big, over-extracted style of winemaking. They're not going for huge, bombastic, giant alcohols and trying to pick super late and really appeal to the American market that likes those lush, giant, juicy styles. They're very, very true to the varietals. They're farming very sustainably, not adding anything that isn't appropriate in the vineyards, and the wines are gorgeous, super cool. So Verdecca, also one of the names of Verdicchio, but is rumored to be from Puglia, is a really cool little indigenous white varietal. So what are you getting on the nose here?
Guava.
Mm-hmm. Guava melon or just guava?
I'm not sure what guava melon is.
Well, it's when you add a little melon into it.
Oh, I see.
It's a guava melon.
I can see a little bit guava melon.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that guava and honeydew melon,
Okay, yeah. I
a little bit of that too.
Really, really nice ripe honeydew. The good stuff that...
There's nothing better than really great honeydew.
But then bad honeydew is like...
Bad honeydew is not even worth eating.
Not even.
I find that with a lot of fruits.
Well,
I say that about there's nothing better than an amazing peach.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than an amazing peach.
That's true.
Maybe not even an amazing watermelon.
Except for maybe
or honeydew. But they're all really good. But when they're bad, they're bad. It's kind of like wine. Good thing we work with a lot of good wines. Because bad wine would suck to work with. Verdecca, what do you got?
Well, the palate is much more dry, clean than the nose would suggest with those ripe tropical notes.
But you know what I kind of get is still a little bit of that honeydew melon.
Yeah.
Even as you're eating that delicious ripe honeydew, but you get to the white part that still tastes delicious, but it's just a little bit more astringent. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a little bit of that.
Okay.
The acidity on this is huge.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna drool all over this table. Yeah.
That would be gross.
Really clean minerality, really dry, very, very fresh. This is awesome. I love when the guy behind the camera makes fun of us and laughs at us. Just a super clean, expressive white wine. I mean, we're sitting well under $15 on a retail shelf.
It's tasty.
Yeah, this is fresh, delicious, very tasty. So now, kind of moving into the red category, but kind of equal counterpart. The Terramari line there's one in 100% Verdecca, and this is now 100% Negro Amaro. And Negro Amaro, I think, is one of those grapes, like I said, it's flat down there, it's super hot, it's very dry. These grapes can get ripe, but also not only ripe, but the sun can really come down, scorch. You get those more stewed fruit notes, kind of really dark, pruny, raisiny tones from Negro Amaro often. What I love about this wine is it doesn't show up. This is like the younger vines, earlier harvest. It's just like fresh, beautiful fruit. What are you getting?
With like black cherry, bramble, some limestone.
Yeah, some bramble.
There's a lot of layers to it.
There is. It's totally and this sees no oak aging either.
Right.
So no oak. It's just Negro Amaro. I think the complexity for this, again, for the same price point as the Verdeca, is awesome.
It's really good.
It's got wonderful juice to it. Really great structure. Oh, yeah. Lifted fruit tones. And this opens up like a
dream.
Like a dream. I think that is so stinking delicious.
That's good.
So drinkable.
Easy.
I love it.
Easy like Sunday morning.
All right, so this is the... That wasn't a song, was it? This is the Celiche Salentino. Celiche is an actual DOC of the southern heel of the boot. And in this DOC, you deal with Negro Amaro. So this is predominantly all Negro Amaro, but they do blend a little bit of the local varietal of Malvasia Nera in, the black Malvasia grape. And pretty serious stuff. And what are you getting on the nose here, Paul?
So, you remember, what is that seashore down in California when you're walking like through this forest of eucalyptus trees? What's that?
That seashore down there?
Yeah, it's National Seashore.
National Seashore. Seashore on the Central Seas. I don't know. So is that where it takes you though?
Yeah.
We've been
there together. That's why I asked you. But
did we hold hands and skip? Nice.
And drank wine together.
Oh, so we weren't like 5. Okay, cool. That's nice. I love the nose on this. Yeah. It's like really deep, a little bit like it's more serious, obviously.
But I think that eucalyptus, which is interesting, but it's more like fresh eucalyptus, not the dried or like
not the medicinal side of it. It's more like
not the soapy,
not the grandpa's old cough medicine.
Yeah,
sipping back on the grandpa's old cough medicine, Arby.
Oh no, sir.
Not me.
That's tasty.
You know what I also love about it is it has this earthy tone of like flavored dust.
Well,
like it's got this earthy, dusty note to it, but it's kind of lifted by like if the eucalyptus leaves fell on that earth.
Well, that's just it. You're walking through. I was saying, you also get the floor.
You're kicking it up. God, that's complex. It's delicious. Not raisiny and pruny at all.
No, definitely not.
Such fresh Negro Amaro. That's super cool. So this wine, the Le Camarde, is kind of a beautiful proprietary blend for them. This is 80% Negro Amaro, 20% of their Primitivo, and very, very. I mean, we're stepping it up. We're now aging for just a few months still. It's not over oaked by any means, but aging for a few months in French oak barrel, which you pick up on the nose. I mean, the complexity, the depth of this is definitely like, oh. All right, we're in serious Italy land now. When you pick up a glass and you go, hey, blind that, it's like Italy.
Ooh.
Italy.
Getting more into the fig.
Italy.
Fig realm. Italy. Fig and dark plum. It's darker. It has more of those kind of a little more stewed fruit type thing, but it's really pretty at the same time.
I mean, we're now diving into their 40 to 50-year-old vines. God, but the lifted acidity on the back is so clean. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I mean, you have the more serious dark Negro Amaro fruit that the stewed plum, the more fig tones to it. Mm-hmm. But on the palate, it doesn't taste. It's not raisiny. It's like super lifted, really really clean, very fresh.
Like Bing cherries.
Bing. And but with amazing texture, a lot of depth, a lot of complexity. This is pretty serious juice. I'm digging it. This I want to sit down at a really nice Italian dinner and just go to just drink it all to myself. Let's do that tonight.
You're gonna drink the whole bottle? Well, that doesn't sound like a good deal.
Well, I'll give you one little sip.
Okay.
Off my glass.
Deal.
Deal. So this is the Feudi di Guagnano house that just really, I just think, brings so much earth and style to all their Negro Amaros and their grapes. You know, they're not going for over-extracted fruit style wine, but really just letting the grape show off what it does, which is a lot of things. It's a very complex varietal of the southern tip of the heel of the Italian boot. Enjoy these wines. Find them. These are super cool, and the values, honestly, they're killer. This one gets up there, you know, it's more serious Italian wine, but the fresh young ones are just, I mean, they're everyday drinkers. So
absolutely
enjoy, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.